I've been looking forward to this review for so long. Welcome back to David Does. If you're new here, I appreciate you subscribing. As always, we're taking a look at the latest travel and photography gear. Specifically, we're taking a look at the ALPAKA Bravo Totepack. Full disclosure, they did send this to me for free. I didn't receive any other type of compensation. If you've been here for a while, you know I've been reviewing their stuff for quite a bit. I've actually been looking at it and using their stuff in my everyday life well before they ever knew who I was. That being said, I wanted to be fully transparent with you about that transaction so you can make a good, solid purchase decision. Also, they were kind enough to give us a discount code. I put it down in the description as sometimes it changes, so check it out if you're going to purchase anything on their website. Now, the reason why I said I was so excited for this bag was it filled a very specific need for me. My need was my everyday carry of my laptop, my books, my notepad, none of my overnight stuff, right? So I'm not really taking this on any trips with me. I'm primarily using this to get around town. So no clothes, no dop kit, toothbrush, any of that stuff. This was a very specific purpose for me. Primarily, this bag is actually a tote bag. If you look at it on top, it has these real nice big wide handles. However, it does have a few tricks up its sleeve. It can be converted into a backpack, which is pretty cool. But first, check this out. These are magnetic on top. I've seen so many bags that have closures up here to keep these together. That's like a Velcro strap. That's a huge pain. It's loud, it's noisy, and it's kind of hard to use. This is actually pretty satisfying. I've really liked this about it. And I mentioned that it can be transformed into a backpack. So taking a look at the back, of course there's a luggage strap here, right? So if you want to put this on your roll behind you luggage, you just throw it over and hit the road, you're good. But this is really what I love about it. Up here, there's this enclosure that's actually held together with this very satisfying magnet that these straps tuck away into, and they actually disappear. And the reason why I wanted the tote bag is because when I'm going around town, I'm pretty much just going from my house to my car and then my car to my destination, like a coffee shop. And really that includes me just holding onto the handle and putting it on the passenger seat. But it is nice to be able to throw this on my back if I do have a longer walk for the day. The straps themselves, they're pretty nice. They did keep them rather thin so they'd stow away and just kind of not be in the way, but they do distribute the weight pretty well. I don't think you'd want to load this up with bricks and walk across the edges of the earth with this, but I think it does the job incredibly well. Taking a look here on the front of it, it has this small organizational pocket. I love this, and before I go any further, I've been on this rant so many times before. I think the interior of bags needs to be a light color, whether it's orange, light gray, whatever. Nothing bothers me more whenever it's a really dark interior and I lose an SD card in there or something that I'm just never going to find again, or it's going to take me forever of dumping everything out and finding it. This has a nice light gray interior across the board. I love that. I always think that's a very well thought out design. The exterior here is like an Astroflex. They only have one color on the outside, which is black. I don't know if they'll add any more colors. I just think this is a pretty ubiquitous color. Goes with everything. I think it looks really professional. I like the way it looks. Back to the front compartment. I love the way this thing's laid out. There's two big slots here for like notebooks and chargers, and then a small pen slot, but there's also this little place to put like little doodads, maybe your USB drive or anything like that up top, so it's easily accessible. And there's plenty of room around the front here that allows you to put whatever else you need. I think this is just a perfect size for all the little items that you have to get to all the time, and allows it to be nice and organized. Now going back up here to the main compartment up top, this opens up very wide, and that's mainly because this is a tote, right? I mean, it has this big wide opening on the front that allows you to see everything. What I've done in here is I have my laptop, I have the book that I'm reading this week, as well as my journal that I write about my books I'm reading. But I know your iPad will also fit in here, and also some paperwork to keep your items like your books from getting dog ears or, you know, just getting crumpled up. The big pocket here does have an internal water bottle holder, which is pretty sick. I mean, there's one on the outside that I would probably use for like a small umbrella, but you can actually put your water bottle in here, and there's like this gusset that allows it to stay in place. I think that's a cool design. I mean, I've been seeing more and more water bottle holders move to the inside of the bag, which I probably wouldn't like for my airport bag because I just want to be able to take a drink on the go. But if this is just my walk around town bag, I like that it's kind of put away and it's nice and sleek and you can't really tell that it's there. Coming around to the other side, there is this other small pocket here that you could probably put your glasses. I would probably put your glasses in another case because this is soft. I don't know how it will work with polycarbonate lenses. Glass lenses are probably fine, but keep that in mind. There is a really nice soft touch here for your electronics, which I like that. Maybe it would be a little bit better if this was soft line too, so I could just throw my glasses in there. Overall, I don't really have too many complaints about that for its use. Since I've had this bag, it's been a pretty trustworthy companion. I think the construction of this bag is really nice. It's not too thick and bulky. It's nice, easy to use, all quality YKK zippers. Everything's been nice. I love the way this feels. It's soft. It's not going to pick up a bunch of dirt like a ballistic nylon would or something like that. Overall, I like it. I think it's probably the perfect bag for just hitting the town. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another bag soon to replace this. If you have any questions about anything I've shown here, put it down in the comments. I love that type of interaction. I'm a small YouTube channel. Maybe I can help you out if you're wondering if your camera will fit in here or any other piece of gear. I don't have every piece of gear, but I can take my best guess and maybe fill you in on it. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching and subscribing to David Does.